Hello! Happy Saturday, Paul this best for UK here, and welcome to another video. I do apologise a bit about it being slightly late, but yep, this is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Now, you might think to yourself, why do Castlevania 2 instead of Castlevania 1? I quite like Castlevania 2, to be honest, because I think even though it went a bit different on the franchise, this game was one of the probably the first Castlevania games I ever played, and it's got some epic nostalgic memories and some epic music as well. So this is Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest on the Nintendo NES for this Saturday night. So I do hope everyone's having a wonderful Saturday night. It's very cold, -3 or 4 degrees Celsius here in Shropshire today. So I'm cold in the house, to be honest, because the heating isn't working great. So let's just get some dressing gowns on and have a look at Simon's Quest Castlevania 2. So the prologue is: step into the shadows of the Hell House. You've arrived back here. Oh, excuse me, I haven't finished reading that yet. We're going to have to wait for it now. Let's just wait for it to come back. So yeah, step into the shadows of the Hell House. You have arrived back here at Castlevania on business. Destroy. I still didn't read it, but we get the point. So let's start the game. You need to make that scroller a bit slower. So if you're watching any of you Nintendo Konami developers, make the scroller slower. Let's start the game. Right. Okay. So we've got a password system. So this is quite and this is a very early game that didn't feature memory cards or backup or anything like that. So password was the best way of restoring your level position in the game back then. Right, so player 3. So that actually means lives 3 left. Now, one thing I love about this game is it really proves how the NES can handle scrolling 4-way. Now, you see on the top and the bottom there, there's the what they call, I forgot what that's called, but it's something to do with how the Nintendo NES scrolls. It can happen. You're not supposed to see it on your television, but most televisions can see it. I think it also happens on left and right. This is an emulator, so you won't see it much in this video. You can talk to these guys. So unlike other Castlevania games, you straight in the action. This is got like a friendly sort of welcome tone. So it's saying a crooked trader is offering bum deals in this town. So it's giving you a bit of advice there. So thank you for that. And let's proceed on past these derelict. But well, they're not derelict, are they? They're actually history. It's actually in this year, isn't it? I think that's the same bloke actually, so we'll walk past him here. Let's go into the church or the chapel or whatever it is. Watching it, you can see all the level to detail in the game. Talk to him, rest here for a while. Okay, I think that actually restores your health actually every time you do that, so you can, it's quite innovative because you can come back to this quiet town, or other towns in the game I believe as well, and you can use them facilities to like sort of restore your health, etc. It's a bit like having a good night's sleep after a 12-hour fucking shift at work. Just have a sleep and then you got your next one. Right, okay, watching out. I think this is Ghoulie. No, it's not. It's a good guy. Want to buy holy water. So we got no monies. Oh, we have. I've just bought some holy water. So let's talk to this guy. Buy a white crystal. Got no money, so let's proceed on. So the reason why this game is good to me is because I think I like the additional sort of elements that aren't presented in the normal Castlevania games, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because the Castlevania series I suppose you could think of as like straight in the action, but depends what you like. I like both, to be honest. And don't get me started on Super Castlevania 4 on the SNES. That's one of the best games ever created. Right, okay, so we're into the dangerous world now. Now, this is what I was going to talk about as well, the day and night system that this game has. Every so often the transition from day to night and everything changes. What they've done is they have mixed the tile map to have different colours to make it more for night scene, changed the music and made the enemies more harder to kill, more ferocious. What a great innovative thing for the series, I thought, especially back then. So do I regard Castlevania 2 as a good game? Absolutely. I'm going to shut up a minute because I'm rambling and I'm going to shut up a minute. So what do you think? The music, this is the night mode as well. When it goes back to day, I'll demonstrate the day music. It's got a different musical score. I love the Nintendo NES original sound chip. I think it generates some really nostalgic sort of audio tones that other systems can't really replicate. We're in the night a lot. It's probably because I've spent so much time in the town at the start. Normally you start in the daytime. Right, watching out for these skeletons here. This one's hard to get because best to get it from this platform here rather than try and get it when you're on the same platform as him. Oh fuck. This waterman guy is really difficult to get as well. One life left. Oh no, what the fuck? Can I continue from that spot? We'll try, but I don't know. Oh, we can. Oh shit! You're not doing that again. You can't use your whip downwards or diagonally or anything like that, like on a Super Castlevania, for example. It's way for him to jump back in the water and you can pass him. When's it going to go back today? I want it to go. It does this on. I think it does this on random generators. If I'm wrong in that. Okay, we're into the castle now. Okay, I'm going to shuffle again. How cool is that music? But if you notice something, we can't progress. If you go into that water there, you die. There's nowhere to jump to. Now, if I remember right, you have to use an item to activate the lift. But guess what we didn't do? We didn't purchase the white crystal. I think that's the item you have to use. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we can't progress. Because we have to go all the way back to the town. Which I think, if you go this way, it takes you to more forest, yeah. So, I think, if I remember correctly, you can go back on yourself on this game, which is quite uncommon on 8-bit games. Yeah, so we've got to travel all the way back to that town just to pick up the white crystal. Let's just do it, come on, let's do this. It's game of the day, let's just do it. So all the way back. Now this probably for action people who like the Castlevania series as a norm would have been frustrating, especially back in the day. You don't want to be going back on yourself, do you? Tell you what, we're not going to do that because I don't think that's what you do. I can't remember now. It's been a long time. Here we go. We've finally got to morning anyway. So what I'm going to do is shut up again so I can listen to the music a bit more gameplay with music. So yeah, what do you think of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest? I think it's got a bit more like sort of RPG almost elements in it. I think it's a classic game. I think it's got great music in all of the scenes in the game. It's proper nostalgic to me, especially. I think the white crystal is what makes that lift appear in that castle. I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, because I can't remember. I'm not. This is game of the day. I'm not going to go through it all. I don't think I've even got any money to buy that white crystal. But yeah, as you can see, you can go back on yourself, which doesn't seem like a big thing nowadays. But back on the Nintendo NES, if you think about Super Mario Bros. 1, you couldn't go back at all, could you? And a lot of the games couldn't. It's got a very small memory footprint, the Nintendo NES has, so going back on yourself, purchasing crystals, etc. Would have been quite challenging for the programmers, I would have thought. I mean, what's the RAM size of the Nintendo NES? Is it 4 kilobytes? That's kilobytes. Something like that, I can't remember. At least you can get your health back by the this guy. This is what this is for, maybe if you've made a mistake. Look at it, there's my health regenerating there nicely. Thank you, mate. As for buying that crystal, you might have to talk to someone else. But it's that thought and detail that's got into the game that, which I think makes Simon's Quest a good Castlevania game. It just breaks away from the traditional mould, even though it's only the second game in the series. It wasn't that well received by critics at the time, if I remember right, or some did like it, some didn't. I suppose you get that with any game, but yep, on that note, I'm going to give Simon's Quest Castlevania 2 a 9 out of 10, outstanding. So you might agree, you might not agree, but that's my score for today's Game of the Day. So if you've got any game suggestions for me, let me know in the comments for the Nintendo NES, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, have a pleasant Saturday evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Goodbye!